Okay, category changed. Let's get the game changed. I forgot how much windy this game was. This game is fucking windy.
Fucking windy.
It's fucking windy.
Hello, Gordon.
Okay. Let me know whenever you are ready for the lobby.
Yep, hold on.
Okay.
6 people playing long drive would be pretty chaotic, Beard, you're right. So it does support up to 8, I think.
Oh yeah, I definitely was not talking about 6 people playing the long drive. Also, I didn't have you in mod view this entire time. I am so sorry. I don't think you really needed that much modding though.
No, it's been pretty chill over here.
I think everybody's been pretty good with you. Everybody's been treating you really well.
Yep, Dora's been keeping me company. Huh?
They haven't been mean to you?
No. Haynator bought Infra Space after seeing it.
Hell yeah. That's always the way you want to do it, where people like see the game and they're like, oh, that's cool, I want to do it. And I'm like, hell yeah. Let me know whenever you're ready.
Hold up.
No problem.
Wrong scene. There we go, that's fixed up. Alright, I'm ready to join.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, creating. Oh, and you're on the road.
See you.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're not, you know. Oh my god.
What?
I just saw your view and was
Yep.
like, oh, barf town. Well, give me a second. I'm trying to check and make sure all the family is all still here, and I'll get going.
Luckily dokily.
So we don't have to be in barf town anymore. How about that?
Sounds good.
Thank you for playing with me, by the way.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for driving.
Yeah, no problem. I don't know, like, this game is weirdly addicting at this point. I find it really relaxing to just drive. And to just get to, like, sit here and chill and be with you and hang out. And I'm sorry, because, like, we didn't get to see very much of each other today because, you know, I ended up playing Midnight Ghost Hunt for, like, 5 hours.
Yep.
But actually, it was longer than that because we had already played for a good bit before I even started streaming. So, but I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun. So I mean, I don't regret it. I also miss being able to hang out with you, and so we get to hang out for a few hours.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, this time I'm not gonna, like, throw us down a cliff.
That'd be good.
But yeah, I'm just happy to just hang. Oh, and Snut, if you're still there, did you end up getting my Discord message? I messaged you, like, right when you went on break, so I wasn't sure if you got it. I can resend it if you need it. Are you actually going into work tomorrow, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I've been saying. I can't stay up late because I need to be up early to go in.
True. I just wasn't sure. And I wanted the clarification. Sorry.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Why is the steering acting so funky right now? Ugh. I'll just do it this way. Fucking handbrake my way down. No. Be good. I'm even gonna turn the ignition off. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
You okay there?
That could have been way worse. Yeah, I thought we were gonna crash. But we didn't, because I'm awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's also dark AF, so I think I'm gonna stop the car, turn the ignition off, and fall asleep. We can continue onward.
Yeah.
Yeah! Okay, let's fucking go! Oh, we're just going backwards, because of course we are. Stinking hills. Okay, I got this. I got this. I got this, we're going. Oi! My headset's falling off. We're gonna do so good, Dice. We're gonna get so far. I mean, unless it continues being hilly. I miss having flat ground. I'll never complain about flat ground again. How was your Infraspace game?
It was good. I learned about pipes. I think I found a bug.
Oh no.
The tier 3 research generation buildings don't accept methane pipes. So they are super slow because they have to wait for trucks to deliver it next door.
That's
So annoying. Yeah. So hopefully I'll fix it because this is like a brand new patch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the steps yet to... You're having the worst luck with that Pokemon game, Beard. Welcome in, by the way. I'm sorry I missed it earlier. I got distracted, but welcome in. Hope you're having a good day.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Beard. I made Dice wake up to Mr. Blobby this morning. He hated it. Which was the point. Oh my god, you're so excited. I see you just jumping around.
Yep. So excited for this acid trip.
Mm-hmm.
You're always welcome to sass the bots, all of them, including mine.
Yeah, because it might sass you back.
Yep.
Okay, turn the engine off. Wow, the bot is correct. Dice is incredibly smart.
It lies. I'm dumb.
No, you aren't. Shut the fuck up. You are so fucking smart, bud. Oh, let's put the handbrake on.
Hey, Snow.
See, we know the bot is lying about me because you asked how awesome I am, and it said yes, very cool. So I'm not cool at all. and I'm not awesome. It dodged your question. Hurt your upper back yesterday, so I had to go to the hospital. I worried to hurt myself. Turned out to be a cervical strain. I mean, as long as it wasn't anything that bad, I'm good.
I'm glad you were cautious about it and got medical help. And hopefully it's nothing permanent.
I'd rather... Green is not a creative color. I'd rather it just be a sprain, or a strain, than...
Torn or broken.
Yeah. Then, like, they're like, oh, you herniated a disc in your cervical area. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the control. Are you proud of me?
Yep.
Like, we're going pretty slow, but I have half a feeling that, like, the wind... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I've got the brakes actively engaged in... Oh, dear.
Did we go into space?
Mm-hmm.
You want to try to load the previous save?
I think the previous save is literally back where we were again.
It's gonna take us...
Oh, we're never getting this stuff back, but I think I need to wait until we actually land. And we have not landed yet.
Fair enough.
Because we keep, like, janking out. How long is a long drive? Forever? Yeah, that's about right. Sorry again. Let me...
That's fine. I'm gonna leave back to the main menu. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
But yeah, Beard, I'm glad you didn't like do any immediate permanent damage or something like that. So
yeah,
hopefully you feel better soon.
Back where we were again. This area is so unforgiving. Okay. 3, 2,
Okay.
1. I open.
You're using the e-brake as well, right?
Yes. Sorry, give me a second. Somebody fucking loaded in on us. I wish there was a way to kick people out of the lobbies. Are you ghosts or hunters? It should be the long drive now. I thought I changed all my stuff over. Did it not change over?
Looks like it did. You may have to refresh Animator to see the updated game info.
Okay. Let me try this again.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw somebody named Smile join in, and I was just like, fuck. Like, immediately after I saw your name, I went to friends only, but it was too fast, so I think we managed to do it. I just wish the password would work, and I just put in a fucking password.
Or friends only.
Or friends only. Yeah, I don't know if friends only won't work. It's so frustrating. I understand that it's a beta. I get it. Okay. Sorry.
Fine.
You ready?
Yep. I'm in the truck and hopefully everything will hold together.
Yep. Okay, we're not stopping anywhere for a while. But yeah, this is the super open wide map. The ghosts are allowed to hide anywhere with unlimited range, and the map just keeps going until we find all the ghosts. So we have to do long distance driving to go find the ghosts. Also, hello, Hayernator. I hope you're having a good evening tonight.
I hope you enjoy Emperor Space. It's a really fun game. Still under the heavy development, but I think the bones are good.
Okay. On the handbrake and the game like freaked out. Also, thanks for checking, Mira. I was just worried because I had accidentally left it. Like when I was initially setting up my stream, I thought I had clicked on the long drive, and I thought I had clicked on Midnight Ghost Hunt, and it okay. It was still the long drive when I started my stream, so I was just really paranoid. It's 3 a.m. and I'm sat here half dressed with a bar of chocolate and a glass of milk. I think I've peaked. Oh, so you're pulling a oh god, what is his name? The dad from the Rugrats. Tommy's
Stu.
Dad. Stu.
Stuart
Yeah,
Pickles.
so you're pulling a Stu Pickles. Yeah, okay. I get it. I understand.
Thank you for the clips, Nah. It's in the Discord. One of the more recent features I added, to where if someone is either regular or higher, posts a clip, it autoplays one, and then once it as well as autoplaying, it saves it into the clips and highlights channel on Discord automatically. That was a fun thing to put together.
Fucking hell! I literally have the brakes on.
Becoming sentient, Mira. Did you roll off the road again?
Yes. We lost a tire and I don't know what else, and we can't get back.
Okay.
I'm trying my best. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Hopefully we didn't lose anything important.
Are they gonna reload the save?
No, I'm not losing progress again. I'm tired of reloading. Oh, this game was supposed to be chill.
I need to rejoin then, if that's what you want to do.
Well, I've gotta go get the tire first. Oh, that's just a pretty rock. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna have you rejoin. Dice's stream is scary. Well, stop talking to the bot, Mira. And the stream won't be scary anymore.
What surprised me about that, it's supposed to only respond when its name is in front of everything. So I don't know why it's doing that now. Maybe I tweaked it.
You just made Skynet.
Maybe I made Skynet in Twitch, of all things. It might very well be sentient. You're right, Mira.
You know what? Fuck it. Oh, I'm so tired of this. Oh, I'm so tired of this. Oh, I'm tired of this. Oh, I'm so tired of this. I should have just been like, yeah, I'll just play American Truck Sim. That one's way less stressful than this game right now. Okay, I'm creating. Are you ready?
Yep. Oh, welcome back, Dura. I don't know. I honestly don't know, Mira. It might. It still consumes the Ultra Ball, so I think what happens is that for both balls, it rolls the chances, and you get at most one. But you know, if you want to like really increase your chances, you can throw like 10 Ultra Balls and make it really likely. But I'm not sure. Or not, who knows? Good catch, by the way. Jolteon's a good Pokemon.
Also, I'm gonna go quiet for a little bit because I think I need to just concentrate on doing this.
That's fine. Looking, that's all I know. It's one of the first 3 evolutions that were made in the Gen 1. My personal favorite.
And like, for anybody who's like, oh, this looks easy, no, this is like incredibly hard. I think I'm gonna get down to this curve and see if I can save.
Sounds good.
Banning game action sadness. I'm not sad, I'm just frustrated and upset. It's like Dice and I can't stay up that late, so I'm trying to make the best of the time we have, and I keep fucking it up. And I don't know if you all can hear, like, very, very quietly, the sound of me putting the handbrake on and off repeatedly to try and temper the speed. Because if you press the brake, then your car starts swerving all over the road. So I'm having to try and temper our speed via handbrake only. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do it. Don't do it, baby. Come on. Just go nice and slow. Nice and slow. Yeah, maybe. I just don't know how to do the manual gear shifting, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. At least we have like nice smooth jazz to tide us over while I do this. I think the fact that it's like super windy doesn't help either. Because if I can just get us down this other hill. So, like, this was the first hill that's a problem. So I'm gonna save here as soon as we get to a stop. I'm gonna save. So we at least got here. And then I'm gonna sleep. So I have daytime. And then when I get us up this hill, this other hill is the problem. And see, the thing is like these hills wouldn't be that much of a problem if there wasn't like this super steep on, you know, the other side of them. Because like if the hills aren't too steep, then yeah, I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm fine. And poor Dice is just driving through the mountain at this point.
Yep.
We are almost completely submerged in mountain as I look over.
Down Periscope.
So, but I'll do it this time. Like, I'm gonna get it this time. By God. Come hell or fucking high water, I'm gonna get this so that we can actually get some progress. Because we have a limited amount of time and I want to not be frustrated. So I want to get Dice back to the road. And I can't do that until I get off this fucking mountain. Because that's legit what this is at this point. Is just a mountain.
Yep.
I mean, if the big gigantic hill in my hometown can be called a mountain, this is a mountain. Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna take off the gas. And then we're gonna get slowed. We're gonna start slowing down. Aren't you glad that like you can just press the E-brake and it doesn't fuck up your brakes? Because technically we don't have brakes in this car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use the handbrake and temper my speed. Okay, this is the important part. Here it is. Here's the important part. Here's the important bit. We let off the brake just a little bit occasionally. Just to keep some forward momentum. And then we take this very, very gently and very slowly. Much like holding a baby. Except the baby is full of metal and covered in shit. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, handbrake is on. Manual brake going on. If we can just go down this hill at 5 miles an hour, I'm perfectly fine with this. Better not be a UFO at some point. I'll be so mad. Okay, see, we're doing it. We're doing it. I don't want to save while we're going down this hill. You know.
Yeah.
Next time we load in, we'll be so fucked. Right off the brake just to get some forward momentum. Let's fucking do this. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. I think this is officially further than we made it last time. Oh, now we're flying. Okay, I see. Yeah, my last time was I let us get a little bit too much speed. Also, if I missed any of y'all's messages while I was playing Midnight Ghost Hunt, I am desperately sorry. Feel free to tell me them again if you care to, and if it was something important for me to see. I am not used to streaming and playing with even a moderate group of people. But I did figure out a thing, Dice. I figured out a button to mute my microphone. I figured out the macro in Logitech's system. They literally just have like a Discord mute button, and I pressed it, and it works. So I can just and unmute it. So that'll be really nice going forward.
Yeah.
Because I can just press a button on my keyboard. Oh my god, we're doing it. Oh no. Manual brake engage. Jesus Christ. I've been down some mountains like this. Like driving to California. You missed all my messages. They just said, "Sari, I love you. You rock." No, they didn't. I saw a lot of your messages, but I think there was one about like games that you were playing that like people told you to play with them, and then they kind of dropped it, and I felt really bad because I think you mentioned some games that like I would absolutely play with you, Mira, 100%. I don't have, like, some of the games I don't have, but that can be fixed. I can absolutely go buy them. Because I know, like, DICE has GTFO, but I don't have GTFO. I keep expecting it to show up on, like, a Humble bundle, to be honest. Like, the Humble choice. But... oh, manual brake engage. It never does. Oh yeah, I mean that definitely is a problem, Mira, but not in a problem of like, well, that means I can't play with games with you ever, but more like
the challenge.
Yeah, it's a I can't find a good way to put it, as in like it's not like, because what my brain wants to say, well, it's a problem on your end, but not like. But I don't mean it like that. Yeah, it's a challenge, not a fault. You know, it's like it's a shitty problem, but can easily be gotten around. It's just like I don't have to stream to play games with you.
Yeah.
Like I do need to take days off from streaming and just play games with people and not stream while doing it, you know. And I completely understand not being comfortable, you know, playing with anybody who's streaming, and that's perfectly acceptable. I mean, one of the things Dice and I constantly do is like when he was streaming and I wasn't, and we were playing Icarus, he would ask both Bob and I, like, hey, is it okay if I stream? You know, and it was always okay with me, but like maybe there's some days where like it wouldn't be okay with me, and then I would just, you know. So it's very important to get people's consent before you start streaming, you know.
Yep. And it's perfectly okay not to give consent at times, because that's your right. That's autonomy. Yep. That's your privacy. It's important. So no one's under any obligation to submit to being streamed.
Yep. And if nothing else, like we could just, like, if we really wanted to play a game, we could just stream it on Discord, you know, on like Tum's Discord or something like that, where that's a place where you feel safe, you know.
Or mine.
Or Dice's.
I do have a Discord.
I know. I think Mira tends to feel safer in
That's fair.
In Tum's. I mean, there are some games I would play with someone who's streaming, just not something that requires voice chat to play. Yeah, and stuff like GTFO definitely requires voice chat to play. Like, I think something like Payday, you could potentially get away with having one member who doesn't really speak. Did you want to stop at this factory, by the way? Or just pass it by?
Pass it by.
Okay.
So I don't see a factory.
Okay.
I just see a bus that's doing horrible things to the ground.
Yeah, I've got to get around it.
Now we're underground. I'm also running at 2 frames a second, so...
I tend to default because I know there's just people that enjoy watching Beat Saber. Yeah, definitely. Well, I think we're past the hard part. For now. So I'm actually gonna... I wanted to get a little bit further away. And I'm gonna save.
Okay.
Because I don't ever want to do that ever again. Thank fucking Christ I'm done with that. But yeah, I'm sure there are multiplayer games that, like, even if Dice, that like we could all end up playing together. That wouldn't even require you to talk, you know, or it could be something that, like, we were all in a Discord call together and you just had your microphone muted, so at least you could hear us talk or something like that, you know. So thank you for the relix, Nah. 1000%, you know, there's always ways around. Because I don't always feel like talking either. There's been frequently times where I just kind of go quiet. Now that I'm past the hill of fucking death, then I feel a little less angry.
The next stop, I need to restart my game.
Okay.
PowerPoint has better frame rate. I don't know what it is. I gotta try something, because like I said, PowerPoint has better frame rate.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it took me 6 more weeks before I unmuted even in Discord. Yeah, and there's no problem with that. I am just a very open person. Like, I'm very contradictory in the sense of, like, I'm very shy, but I'm also very open. I warm up to people very quickly, I guess I should say. Once my brain's kind of like, this person's safe, then I'm just like, yes. Let me be friends. Let me love you. I'm getting
Conversely, I take a long time.
Yeah. But I mean, I was also socially programmed to do that. My parents always called me the social butterfly as a child. Do you just want to like stop on the road and redo it instead of waiting until you find another stop?
Whenever you're at a good point.
Alright, I mean, I think
Here's a good point.
yeah. I'm gonna fall asleep while you
Alt F4.
reload. You're not safe though, Dora. You're absolutely safe.
Hmm.
I'm so glad. Hi, Carols. Hey, me. What? What, Carols? What did I do? Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, give me a second. My nose itches. And open. I want you to know I didn't do that, Carols. By the way, that wasn't me. That was. I just want to know what's going on. Are you okay? Why haven't you gone to bed? Have you eaten? Have you peed? Did you fall through the world?
Yes.
Motherfucker. This game.
This my frame rate's better.
Bonsoir. I don't think we need this radiator, by the way.
Oh, the
We
spare
need
one?
the radiator.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm standing in a different position.
Okay.
Open. Sorry for all the missed programs that went around on Midnight Ghost Hunt. That's fine. That's fine, bud. Don't worry about it. Did you fall through the world again?
No.
Oh, you're a little high up, but you should be able to get in the car.
Yep.
Fucking love you and thank you for playing with me today. I love you, Carols. Thank you for inviting me. I had so much fun. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So the only thing we left was... Oh no. Oh no, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Our boys fell off. We have to fix that. I can't. We have
Okay.
to put them back on. Please take care of yourself, Carols, by the way. I know you hydrated, but make sure you eat and get some sleep, okay?
Take care of yourself.
You can't stream if you don't take care of yourself. I mean, you can. I'm living proof that you can, but... Okay, are my... Okay. I see
The angry
one
Frenchman
guy.
show will not be the same.
I know! We need the healthy angry Frenchman. Okay, where's... Okay, so that's Evil in the Flowers and Atulian. Okay, you're a little dude. I'll put him back up for you.
Thank you.
I have to find... Oh my god, let me out. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta find Mira and Patricia. Oh, there's Mira. On top of the gas tank. Where's Patricia?
Oh yeah, in the front part of the tank.
Oh, part. Didn't expect me to swing for 10 hours on the chrome thing right behind the crab. There's Patricia. Thank you all for finding Patricia. We'll put Patricia up front so she won't bite Mira. She's biting my finger. So I think we lost potentially one of the things, but you know what? I'm not that sad about if one of the Christmas trees died, to be honest.
Yeah.
We only need one. Patricia is in my way. But everybody else should be hanging up. We got our 3 little guys in the back. Also, Mira speaking French. Aw. I tried to learn French and I was bad at it. I'm sorry. Which is funny because I have literal French relatives. And a lot of my family is French Canadian. We had the story I remember the most is we went up for Canada when I was very, very young for a family reunion, and one of our like French from France relatives was arriving, and my dad told me the story that he woke up in the middle of the night and she was just wandering around like completely butt-ass naked. And I was like, oh. I honestly don't remember much of that trip. I was very young, like I said. I think I was like 5. Like butt-ass naked in the middle of the night. And I was like, are all French people like that? Food is cooking and I have my bed ready for me to pass out on it. Well, now. Good. Good, good, good. Also, feel free to yell at me anytime to play games. I'm happy to do it. Oh god, this is another fucking hill.
Fucking hill.
Fucking hill. Dream Elements, calm down. Buddy. You don't need to say something after, like, everybody talks. Come on. Chill out.
It's behaving.
It is behaving. Stream Stickers has been finally behaving again as well.
Yeah.
I don't even, like, I would make an attempt at that French, but boy would I butcher it, and then Karos wouldn't play any games with me again.
I can try, but you have a better result if you shove the water balloon into an active blender.
Yeah. See, because, like, with Japanese, I can typically get the pronunciation okay, and, like, Korean, I can do a pretty good job, but French. There's so many words where so many letters are silent. I have Dice speaking French for Simon. I know, I can deal with whatever.
It's not even good French, it's Google Translate French.
Yeah, it's Google Translate French.
Of random shit that pops in my brain. Like today was the first verse of All-Star by Smash Mouth.
Yeah, I was there for that bit. I also tried to learn Spanish. That didn't work very well. I apparently am sadly
Exactly, Mira.
Only freaking Dice. I know, right, Karo? I'm apparently just English speaking only. My brain cannot handle trying to learn more than one language. I mean, I can do like hola, but
¿Cómo estás? ¿Y bien?
¿Cómo
¿Y tú?
estás? No, can't. I fucking learn it. It's like just gone.
I had 3 years of Spanish, lived in a Spanish-speaking country for extended periods.
Yeah.
Well, technically it's Castilian. And I got to the point where I was conversationally like a child. And none of it stuck, really. Like I can do a few phrases, and that's about it.
Mavite es tombe?
My dick fell off.
My dick fell off!
My dick fell off!
Yeah.
That one I sort of brute force remember, because that's how my brain works. I can brute force memorize things, but human grammar and the rules that sort of tweak per language, my brain just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and I do still remember a little bit of the Korean, but like I was teaching myself Korean, which is not the best way to do it. And like I think that like if I moved to France and lived in France, I would be able to pick up the language, like just out of necessity, you know, like I would be able to figure it out because I'm better at learning situations like when I'm in the moment instead of just sitting there like with Duolingo and shit and trying to teach myself.
Yeah, you do better
French.
with immersion, right?
Yeah, I do better with immersion.
Yeah. Even with, like, I'm better with immersion, but I'm still just so uphill difficult with it. I just can't. Like, I know a few phrases in Japanese because I brute force remember them from anime, and that's not an accurate source by any means.
No. But it is fun when you're watching anime and you're like, oh, I can kind of understand what they're saying. I mean, like, I'm that way with Korean, where, like, if I'm watching a K-drama, I'm like, oh, I can kind of get it. But my pronunciation is also the thing that hampers me, definitely, with languages. It's like, I can, even if I know Korean, it's like I can't get the pronunciation quite down, so.
Yeah.
Self-learned English because I dropped school at 13. You do great at English, Karos.
Yeah. For someone self-taught, you're... Hell, fuck self-taught. You're very bilingual. Full stop.
Video games does help a fuck ton with English. I know. I mean, I speak English and I still can't speak English good, so.
Same. Thanks for the relux, nah. But I could definitely.
I mean, well, go ahead.
Human languages, my brain doesn't work for. Computer languages, I pick up easily, and probably because like the grammar rules there are more firm. There's no like exceptions really. And from one language to another, a lot of it carries over. Sort of like how Romantic languages share a lot of things, like gender nouns and things like that.
There you go.
So, I don't know, my brain's just weird.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
I was just gonna be a Korea boo for a second, since Karos mentioned, you know, learning things in like self-teaching himself. Is that's one of the things one of the members of BTS did was RM taught himself English by watching seasons of Friends. So we just sat and watched Friends and learned English from watching Friends. And it cracks me up every single time. Oh dear, the world. The world's just doing world things over here. Every one of my games is in English. If I have my games in French, I go nuts. If the voice is in French, I go nuts. I need my English. I can understand that. I don't play every game in English. Only the games that are like made in English. I'm very much the type of person where I play games with the like original quote-unquote language. So like with Genshin Impact, I play it where it's the Mandarin voices because that's where the game originated from, and I prefer those voices. I tried playing with the English voices in Genshin, and I about like punched my monitor. So, well, we're going on a bit of an adventure, but it's okay. Okay, I'm trying to get us to stop going on an adventure. By the way, I just want to be chill. 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 I just want to get you back on the road. Also, I'm surprised it didn't just summon Mari from the ether with that one, Mira. This house is right. Almost every game is coded in English words because accent on letter, like shit like that doesn't help in coding. Besides that, having a game translated to French and the actual thing is not correct is just awful. Oh yeah, totally, I can understand that. But something definitely that I think like starts in French, I think sometimes it's the other way, or it can go the other way around of like if something starts in French and then it gets translated to English, it can also be a little bit awkward. Because like I feel that way when it comes to Miraculous Ladybug. It's like I prefer Miraculous Ladybug in French because it feels so awkward sometimes in English. Like some of the translations just
This is like translating in
English.
general. Localization is difficult because there's so many cultural specific mannerisms and idioms that don't translate at all.
Inside jokes and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's mannerisms, idioms. So you can try and do like an alternative like that's somewhat close in the target language, but it never quite works out. And it's really difficult when you have to go to or from German because there's so many compound words that are part of those phrases. Is such a challenge. We were like, I was chatting about this earlier the other day in Beasel's chat about how localization's so challenged and how German's the worst to localize to. And Automod's like, I had to approve German is the worst as a phrase.
German is the worst.
I'm sorry, like I've done localization work from English to Spanish, Italian, French, German, and Japanese, and German is the hardest in limited technology.
Most of the time, wording in French is complicated for no fucking reason. And then when you switch to English and you're like, oh, that's what it means. The biggest example I have is Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like a bunch of text on cards with complex effect, and in French, you're like, what the fuck does that mean? You look for the card effect in English on the net and everything is easy. I can understand that. I'm just salty about like Mirabug being translated into English because the main villain in Mirabug is Le Papillon, which is the butterfly.
Yeah. I only know
His
that
whole
word.
thing is like butterfly themed. Like he has these butterflies that he controls, that like can find the darkness in people's hearts and make them evil. Le Papillon, and in English he's Hawk Moth. And I was like, excuse me, what the fuck?
Papillon is butterfly.
Fucking yeah, Papillon is a butterfly, and it's like I get what they were going for because like a hawk moth looks a lot like a butterfly, but it's not a butterfly. But you like just name him the butterfly. Why did you have to name him hawk moth? That's so fucking stupid. It doesn't even sound good. Le Papillon. Oh, the Bard and Witcher.
Papillon's one of the few words in French I know just because of the name of the dog breed, Papillon.
What is Le Papillon? Yeah. So it's not even a word that needs changes. No, it doesn't. I mean, like obviously they kept Ladybug and they kept a lot of people's names the same, but like I don't know why they changed Papillons to be Hawk Moth. It sounds so bad in English. Luckily they managed to keep like Chat Noir, you know, as Cat Noir. But the one I find so funny in French is one of the villains is Lady Wi-Fi, because it's Lady Wi-Fi, but it's Lady Wi-Fi. Sorry, I love Mirabug. I am like obsessed with Mirabug. So I can fucking yell about that shit for hours, and how the French and the English translations are so drastically different from each other that like some of the jokes like in the original French subtitles completely do not work in English, and like how they've drastically changed some of the stuff to where it just makes like no fucking sense in English anymore. Wi-Fi. We're gonna hit a tree, by the way. I think we're fine though. Let me sleep. Wi-Fi. But we don't call it Wi-Fi. We call it Wi-Fi. What does Wi-Fi even mean? Wireless something.
Well, I have the Googles. Let me find out.
While I search around and see if we lost anything. But every time I do it, it's like, fuck, that's not correct. You know what? It's correct. It's correct, Karos. Wi-Fi sounds way better than Wi-Fi. Okay, thank you, Cybrick. I don't think we lost anything. I think we're good. I think I was going slow enough that we didn't lose anything. Wi-Fi.
Wireless fidelity?
I thought it might be wireless fidelity, but that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
That's what the Wi-Fi Alliance calls it.
Huh. That's weird.
Doggo. Thank you for Doggo.
But yeah, I'll have to... Don't let me. Tell me no. If I decide to stream one day and do like a deep dive on Miraculous Ladybug, don't fucking let me. Just tell me no. Just like have Mira like come in and shut my stream down, or like Dice come like punch me in the face, because y'all don't need to hear that. You don't need to hear my opinions about Miraculous Ladybug.
Fidelity is a weird word for it because fidelity usually refers to analog signal processing, and Wi-Fi is primarily digital. But what the fuck do I know? I'm not the Wi-Fi Alliance.
Wi-Fi.
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 Oh, you have a hydrate from like a minute ago.
I already did it.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you. And I just did the recent one as well. I've been chugging that juice. I laughed so hard that I got dehydrated, so I've been like chugging juice. Mira, shut my stream down. I'm not gonna do that. Mira, if I start talking about Miraculous Ladybug, I'm not gonna fucking shut up. So you better come shut my stream down. It's that or like Genshin Impact that I can just rave about for hours. Oh. Mira found the rant.
That was one of the first commands I made.
Yep. Because I was ranting so much about Horizon Forbidden West. I was so pissed off about Horizon Forbidden West. Which I still haven't finished playing. But I'm kind of waiting for them to finish updating the game before I pick it back up again.
It's so buggy right now.
It's not that buggy right now. It's just like they keep adding so much new stuff that I'm just like, just let me just wait for several updates to go by before I pick it back up again. But oh no, I need to start playing Genshin on stream so that I can start yelling about all my weird conspiracy theories about Genshin. Because I have a bunch. And I actually have not caught up on Miraculous Ladybug. I will be totally honest about that, though. I started getting really disappointed in the series, like around like the 3rd season. And I was just like, I just wasn't that interested in it. And then they removed it off of Netflix, I think, and made it where I think it's on Disney Plus or something now. Can't remember what it's on anymore. And I was just like, well, guess I'm never watching it again.
It's on the Yarhars.
It is on the Yarhars. But it depends on whether it's the French or the English voices that are on the Yarhars or not. Well, I was following a server that was Yarharing it, but they kind of just like quit doing translations. So I was like, well, guess I'm never watching this again. So I haven't had a chance to yell about it. Oh, I yelled so fucking much about Miraculous Ladybug to Newt. Because I was trying to figure out the layout of the city based on the, like, any aerial screenshots they give, or, like, aerial views of the town, and the town literally makes no fucking sense. It's like there is no internal consistency for what Paris is supposed to look like in that show.
Jaros could tell you. He loves that city.
I know he loves Paris. He could tell me all about what it looks like. No, I'm not gonna make him do that. But I think Carlos needs to eat. Carlos needs to eat and then go sleep. No, trust me. If my sister was here, she would be able to tell you all about how Paris sucks. Does she also thinks Paris sucks? She got to go for, I think it was Europe. Well, it was Europe, but it was France.
Sorry, I bumped my mic.
No problem. I didn't even hear it. England, like London, and then Bath, maybe? It's been a really long ass time. This was literally her graduation present. So, and in a few years, I'll be doing my 20-year high school reunion. So, I mean, it's been, I don't know, like 25 years since she went. But yeah, she said everything did fine until they hit Paris. And then it was like, Paris was terrible. Their hotel actually got broken into and everything. It was awful. She came back and was like, everything was great. And then fucking Paris. So. The closest I've gotten is London. I would love to visit Europe at some point, though.
Yeah.
Like, just like the greater Europe area.
London would be nice to visit, just because that's where some of my family hails from.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to see that.
I could drag you around to all the museums.
Yeah. There's plenty of museums here we need to go to still, once, you know,
True.
there's less of a plague around.
True. Like, yeah. I could take you to Sigmund Freud's house. That's not here. That's in... It's not even in London, but it is in Britain. I dragged my sister there and she was like, ah. I was like, Actually, I wouldn't go back there. I mean, it's literally, it's just a house. I just wanted to go. Closest I've gotten is Ireland. I would love to visit Ireland. Ireland and Scotland. I think my family is more Scottish than Irish. But I never did the ancestry test, you know, the DNA test. My mother and my sister did, but not me. I never got around to it. And then I forgot.
Probably a good thing, because, like, those are... kept indefinitely, so, like, your genetic information is basically public record now.
Not mine, though. We lost one thing, so I'm going back. Doesn't have a horse in this race? No, we lost.
A headlamp.
Yep, I'm getting it. But we also lost a dial, and I'm not sure where the dial went. But I'm putting the headlamp back.
I would check the floor of your apartment.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, I gotta get it, like, right up on my face first. And then... I don't think we lost anything else, though.
I fixed the lid.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Patricia, Mira, Evelyn, the Flowers, and Athelian. It wasn't that big of a hit, to be honest, so
I know.
think we got lucky. So, well, I'm not sure what's closer to Paris, Waterford, or Dublin. Regardless, Ireland. I'd love to go see Ireland.
Yeah.
And I'd love to go see Iceland at some point. It would be fucking fuck-ass cold, but I'd love to go see it.
I found the other crisp air freshener.
Oh. Cool.
A little too bumpy to reattach it, but I have it in my inventory.
True. I mean, I think it was over there because I put it over by you so that we weren't hanging it off the mirror because it was doing bad things to the mirror.
Oh, I lost it.
Oh well. The red one is clearly the winner now.
Yeah.
It's like Braveheart except with air fresheners.
Or Highlander.
Yes. Sorry, Highlander. I don't know why I was thinking Braveheart. Highlander is the one that's there can only be one. Wow, I braked and I did not lose control. I'm so fucking proud of myself.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of sad.
What?
The kids these days have no idea what that joke means anymore. Like, there's the vehicle Highlander that they rent sometimes. I asked them, did you only have one? Doesn't land.
Well, I mean, if you ask it like that, then yeah, I can understand why it wouldn't land, though.
I don't know.
I mean,
The other people got it.
Okay, yeah, maybe. It might also be just that specific set of people. Because, I mean, it's like, admittedly, if I was not, like, raised around references of Highlander, I would not have known, because I've never seen the movies. Or the TV show. There was a TV show, right?
Probably.
I think there was. But, like, I've never seen it, so I wouldn't fucking know. If I wasn't, like, raised around people making dumb references to it. Oh, I need to engage the handbrake. There was. It was a good show.
Other Northwestern Europeans, 6% East Europeans, 2% South European, 4% other European. I'm a mutt. Half mine is Hebrew British, and the other half is a mixture of English, Scottish, Irish, and German.
You're friggin' white, yo. Trust me, I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm intentionally, like, sliding out, by the way. So I want to go back this way. Okay, I'm gonna stop. No, trust me, I definitely feel that also, Mira. As one of the people who is also friggin' white, yo. I'm gonna see. I don't think it probably does because it's so fucking beat up, but nope, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, Mira. I can't match a tune if my life depended on it.
Ability to match musical pitch? They can decide that through your genetic report?
There's genetic predispositions to how musically talented you are or are not.
How tone deaf you are? I didn't know that. I thought it was... I mean, I didn't think it was something you were raised with, obviously. But I didn't know that you could be more... I thought it was just like... I mean, it makes sense because, like, words. I'm so sorry, I'm having trouble with words. If tone deafness has something to do with like the shape of like your ear or like your inner ear and the ability to hear tones, then like yeah, that would be passed on genetically. So I could understand that.
More likely to prefer vanilla over chocolate ice cream? Yeah, me too, Mira. I like vanilla.
No, chocolate or bust.
Less likely to have stretch marks? Wrong, sadly. Me too.
Me too. That's part of the reason why you guys will never see my legs or really any part of me is because I have stretch marks everywhere. And there's nothing wrong. Okay, I'm gonna point out right now to everybody who's listening, there's nothing wrong with having stretch marks. They are a perfectly normal part of being a human being.
Mine are a little weird.
Yours are fine, baby.
Mine are also scars from my skin being torn.
Yeah, which is something you didn't have control over, and it are genuinely not as bad as you think they are. They're fine.
Because you don't see them under the ink or the 10 years of fade. No, 15 years of fade.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they were worse when they were just made like everything else does, but I mean, they're fine. I mean,
when I had the swimming segment for PE in high school, I got called to the principal's office because they thought I was being whipped by my parents. Not beaten, whipped.
And that's nothing. You're not gonna listen to me, are you?
You have to admit, it's like my case is a little egregiously abnormal.
It is, but that still doesn't make anything wrong with your stretch marks or wrong with you for having them.
It just is what it is.
It is what it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is literally all I'm trying to say, is that like it is what it is. It's no fault upon you for having stretch marks. Just like there's no fault upon me or anybody else for having stretch marks. Like,
no, I'm not trying to project fault. I'm just very unhappy with their existence.
Yeah, and I can understand that. But there's also like coming as somebody who is an AFAB person, like there is such a societal pressure, especially on AFAB bodies, to not have stretch marks, because stretch marks are seen as like a moral failing if you have stretch marks. And that, you know, you should be doing like cream and stuff to fade them and get rid of them. You know, it's like, that's where I'm coming from. It's like, that's the only message I'm trying to push along, is like, there isn't anything wrong. Like, it's just your body being your body. And there's no like moral failing for having stretch marks. It's a thing that happened and it's fine. So, like, that's all I'm trying to say is that, especially like North American beauty standards are bullshit. And the game kind of jiggled around there for a second. North American beauty standards are complete and utter bullshit, and people should not feel bad for having cellulite or stretch marks or, you know, a little bit of tummy fat or, you know, flabby arms. You know, it's like, it's not, shit happens. So, I mean, I totally get being unhappy with your stretch marks. I'm unhappy with mine.
I mean, it was one of the major motivations to get inked, so I can bury them.
And you have a sick-ass tat.
So now I'm permanently marked on my back the way I want instead of the way I don't want. That's how I see it.
And that's good.
Yeah, it just
I mean, that's like, and if anybody is triggered by depictions of self-harm, close your ears. That's like people who have ink on their forearms to cover up like self-mutilation tattoos, like marks. I mean, and you know what? If that's the thing that they want to do, definitely, like go ahead, like do that. More power to you.
yeah.
So, what about horribly discolored skin? That's still fine. Like, we are fleshy meat sacks powered by chemicals and electricity. And like there's no way of getting around that fact, and there's nothing wrong with that fact. So whatever state your fleshy meat sack is in, it's fine. There's nothing wrong, and don't let corporations who are just trying to make you spend money on their product tell you any different. It's like, of course, beauty companies are going to push some bullshit narrative of you not being good enough if it means that you'll buy their product. And I'm not gonna pretend like I haven't fallen for that shit myself before. Like, yeah, absolutely I have. So, but... I just try. I just try my best to encourage other people. And and if there is something about your body that you truly do
Don't
not
tell
like,
secrets in
and it's something that you
cornfields.
can't really
Too many years around.
accept about yourself, and it would make you much happier in your fleshy
Thank
meat
you,
sack
Mira.
to change, more power to you to change it. Also, I liked that dad joke.
Also, Tack might be in a cornfield.
Yes, Tack might be in the cornfield.
Thought she got home and she's struggling through some sickness.
But she might also be in the cornfield.
I'm not privy to
It
this
was
meme.
a joke, I think, from her really long stream.
Hmm.
The really
I
long
looked a good
stream.
chunk of that, so I probably missed some of it.
Yeah,
There's a
there's
delightful quote about. Okay.
It was something about her creaming in the cornfield because she was playing a game, I think, and I think she was trying to mean that she was like scared, and it just came out wrong or something. I don't quite remember. I've slept since then, but thank you for the relix, nah. Yeah, screamed. It was supposed to be she was supposed to say screamed, and she said, and she left off the S. Which is just utterly fucking delightful.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've done that shit. I do it with my mouth all the time. Say the completely wrong ass bullshit. Oops. Come on. Keep it together. What's up?
A little tired.
Yeah. Well, right around the time that we estimated that we wanted to stop would be perfect because you'll get 6 hours in.
Yep.
Boy, we're going on an adventure. We're just taking a shortcut, obviously.
That's a little unfortunate. I wasn't able to raid Har today. I wanted to.
Yeah.
Do a streaming again.
Well, there'll always be next time. She mentioned since she's at a place with good internet, she'll be able to stream way more.
Cool.
I put the 2 halves of a V-Rising stream up on a YouTube. Cool. Also, hit me up whatever day you're free to for more V-Rising. I can definitely I'm definitely down for playing more of that. I know you said your schedule is pretty free, and so is mine. So it's really up to how you feel. Like if you, because like I obviously don't want to schedule a day and then you wake up and feel like shit, you know, and then have to be like feel pressured to stream or something like that. I'd rather you just I'd rather you just wait and then hit me up and be like, hey, do you have the time today? And I can either be like, yeah, I have the time, or like, no, I don't have the time. So we've just been coasting this entire time, which is pretty cool. This is what I want. This is what I want out of a long drive, where I can just coast. Trying to relax a bit now that I'm open because I was burning out really hard. Yeah, I completely understand that. I haven't burned out yet, but I'm expecting to. I just I don't know. I know I'm going too hard. It is my thing.
I know what burnout is for me when I was younger, and I pushed myself way too hard. This is not that, even though I've been streaming pretty much every day, nonstop for almost 2 weeks now, week and a half.
Yeah.
Because
Nope.
I still have I do have like a finish line somewhat for me. You don't want to read that bad pun? Or
It's not a bad pun. It's just to make me say something.
okay, go ahead.
Let's see. I'm gonna stop before I do that because there's a curve coming up and I don't want to drive off the road. We are the road, not the car. We are the destination. We simply view another that crossed us. Today is the day we feel. But that's evil. Hello, how are you doing today? It's the current age. I can understand that, but what do you mean that you kind of have a finish line?
Oh, to unlock the instant upload emote stuff. Like that's.
Oh, you mean like your finish line for like grinding every single day? Oh, okay. I thought you were meaning like this is my finish line for like stopping streaming forever, and I was like, no, you can't do that.
No,
What
just
am I
my
supposed
current like sprint of trying to do a stream a day, just so I can get to that point, because I think I'm within like single digits away. And once I have that, I want to go back to anime commission more emotes to put on, because I think those emotes are only available within my channel's chat.
Follower ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So I have to figure out which ones are fun to do for that, if I need to shift some around or whatnot. Which I may yet do, but that's like my nearer term goal of like doing streams every day until I get that. After that, I don't know. Assuming I get this job that I want to get, I won't have the week of on call anymore, I think. So I won't have to have a broken non-schedule, so I could probably sit down and think of a schedule.
Yeah.
Don't know what that would be yet. And there's like a lot of assumptions and possibilities there. But I know setting a defined schedule and adhering to it regularly is one of the bigger keys to having good channel growth.
Yep. Yeah, and for me, I kind of feel like the only amount of scheduling that I really want to do is like Null has a really good idea of picking themed days. And I think Dura also does this, you know, definitely. And I think they're really good ideas of like, since, you know, Null has like the Terror Tuesdays and stuff like that, is picking a day. Obviously, I wouldn't do Terror Tuesdays because that's Null's thing. You tried, and you know, and you, I think you still have a few, but and I feel like that is a really good idea and something that I would like to try to do. I want to go see, so that instead of me just showing up every single day and being like, I feel like playing this game this day, that I can have come on, controller. That I can have like specific days of the week where I can know that like, okay, like today I'm gonna be working on this, you know, and you know, maybe I'll play a scary game, you know, this one specific day of the week and stuff like that. And I think that would make it a lot easier for me to take days off. Because then I'm not just being like, oh, well, you know, I want to play this game, you know, or I feel pressured to play this game or something like that, you know, and it's just like, no, I'm not going to do anything this day. And it would, because one of the things that I would really like to do is take some days off, or set up like specific days of the week so that people, if people want to play like multiplayer games with me, that like I can set up a day that like, this day a week, if you want to play a multiplayer game with me, like this is a good day to do it, and like let's do it this day. Because it's like I really want to play like Midnight Ghost Hunt with Darian, and it's just like we keep just constantly passing each other, and especially now that I have some experience in the game, I feel a lot more confident in playing it. It's just like getting a crew together to do it. But I think it would be a lot of fun to play that, and it would be easier if I had a specific day where I was just like here's the day where it's like you stream and I stream, we all stream for ice cream, you know, and I can sit down and be like, this is the good day.
I don't think I can do themed days per se. I'm not the type of person that's going to be super into like horror games as much as like, you know, no other people are. It's not my thing. But you know, a day maybe set aside for city builders so I can play City Skylines or Hyperspace or things like that. Sure, potentially, but I think those like just there is a limited shelf life to like being too narrow on that. So maybe, you know, Thursdays would be co-op day or something. So I know that's what Lollipop does with Quiet very frequently. Is that very frequently Thursdays when she streams with him, coming on for the ride. But none of these partnered now. Like that may shift. I don't know. Things are kind of chaotic right now.
I can't wait for Long Drive's multiplayer to be a lot more stable. Some friends and I are gonna do bus ride RP. That sounds amazing, Evil. And Evil said everything is a horror game if you're existential enough.
I am.
Oh my god, that bus just fell through the world. Goodbye, bus. Which is absolutely true, Evil.
Yeah. And like, to me, there's like two broad strokes of horror games out there for the most part. There's like the jump scare ones that just try to like pop up and like, ooh, like Faz does this, Labyrinthine does this, Forewarned does it, all the FNAF games do it. It's like, I don't enjoy those. I just don't. It's because like, oh, you surprised me, that's your shtick, and that's it. It just feels very thin for that mechanic part. But there's other horror games which I do enjoy, which are more just like they're horror based in theming and storytelling, like Condemned or Fear are more aligned with that. The Darkness are all sort of pointing that direction. And those I enjoy, they're just not very common games, and I don't think I can make a series out of it. But
I feel like Condemned is still a little bit of a jump scare game, but there's less of it. It's not its entire shtick, it's just part of the shtick.
to me, like, there's more emphasis on the fact that you're chasing down serial killers and like seeing what they do and what their motivation is and whatnot. Like that's more of like a horror motivation in my mind. Eternal Darkness, I haven't played that, so I can't opine.
Darkness is pretty good, fucking good. It's just really long.
So that might be a possibility, but where we run to like 3 or 4 games, and like those are the ones like I don't know. I don't think I can do it, every day or every week on one day for never, and I'll run out of content eventually if I stuck to that.
I think you'd also like Song of Horror.
Eventually.
It's very more like story oriented. I think it is fairly Lovecraftian.
That's my jam. I like Lovecraftian bullshit.
So
I'd
have to remember what the plot really is about, but I think Song of Horror would be one that was up your alley.
Corpse Party might be a fun one. It's a little weird though.
I don't know if you'd enjoy Corpse Party.
I watched Laws play it a bit, and it was okay.
Yeah, it's just the game's very punishing. It's definitely one of the ones that's kind of like an old school, because there was definitely a subset of old school RPGs where like a choice you made in the very beginning of the game unknowingly would like fuck you 4 hours down the line, and Corpse Party is very much that type of game. Where like you will like there are characters who are always destined to die in Corpse Party, but there are several characters who can live through the end, but you can lose them based on decisions that you made unknowingly. Obviously, minor spoilers for a really, really old RPG that's been out but like there's diaries that you can pick up and read throughout the game. And like if you read too many of those, like your character is fucking doomed. Like I think even if you read like one of them. But obviously if you want more story and more backstory on what's happening in, Heavenly Host school, then like you want to read those. But like your game is fucked if you do. And it's like that can be really frustrating. Walking the dog time, if you're here when I get back, see you then. I might not because it's going to be about 9 minutes, but thank you for stopping by, Evil. I hope you have a good walk. I hope you have a good time walking your doggy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that sort of thing would frustrate you or not. So you might like it. It might also be better to just watch a playthrough of it from somebody who does know what the heck they're doing. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but my original point still stands that like there's not a huge well right now of those type of horror games.
Yeah.
So maybe a day dedicated to co-op, and maybe another day dedicated to working through my Steam backlog and something else. I don't know. Like I think a lot of the sweet spot for a lot of streamers are somewhat gravitating towards it's like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I'd be able to do 3 days a week. There's
too little, too much.
Too little. There's too many games that I want to play, and I enjoy hanging out with people. It gives me the good juice, the good brain juice.
Yeah.
If I was doing it where 3 days a week I was streaming like 8 or 10 hours a day, then yeah, 3 days a week would be enough. But if I'm only doing like 4-hour streams each time, which is typically what we've been doing, then I think I would be more likely to Oh, you got the road back, so I can stop at some point. With like 4.5 hour streams, it's definitely like I feel like I can
Hello,
bump it
Gordon.
up to be a higher frequency.
Hang on, Dairy Saucer. That's the whole reason I start my day with coffee and then streaming. Fair. Yeah. I don't have like a firm decision made it by any means. I just know that I can't follow strictly the same kind of idea of theming days the same way. And I don't know what I want to do exactly, because like 3 days allows you to, you know, pace yourself and do off stream work. But I also have a giant Steam backlog I need to really start chewing through, or else it's already beyond untenable, but I still need to make an effort.
Yeah.
That's why I have like the Tomb Raider games on there, as well as like the To the Moon series. I want to go through those.
Well, and that's also a day of like I could have a day off technically, because like I'd still technically be streaming with you. I just wouldn't be live on my own stream, and we could do To the Moon on your stream. Obviously, I still want to do it on my stream at some point, but because since I do want to play Imposter Factory without watching you do it.
Yeah.
But like that's another plan, is like I take a day off and you don't take a day off, and or vice versa, and it's like you do something, you know, where you're sitting here with me and we're doing something together, but you're not technically streaming, you know. Because I'm definitely down for like doing the To the Moon stuff.
Yeah.
Quit it. Because I fucking love that game. Okay, well there is some place to stop right up here.
You want to go for the next stop, or do you think it's too far out?
No, I'm fine going for the next stop.
Okay. But like Tomb Raider is another one I want to get to, because like now the second and third game is DRM better. I have no excuse to sit through the whole trilogy and play through it, because I want to. I liked Tomb Raider. I grew up on the Tomb Raider games.
Yep.
So that's definitely a goal of mine. But the list I have in the Discord is very much abridged. That's what I have currently in a collection on Steam that is downloaded.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to steal one of your channels.
I can just make you another one for series game list and rename mine.
Yep. But continue. What were you saying?
So that list is very much abridged. I want to get a good dent through that, go back to my Steam back catalog, pull out more that I want to do, and keep grinding through it as much as I can.
Yeah, I mean, I had the idea and I still want to do it. I've just got to find... I swear there's a site, and maybe some people can help me, because my Google foo has failed me trying to find this site again, and I can't find it in my bookmarks. I swear there was a site that essentially listed off like your Steam games in a way where you could like copy it somewhere, and I have not been able to find that again. Maybe it went down, I don't know. But like you could essentially put in your or anybody else's like Steam name, and it would give you back a list. Not like a just like a plain text list, but like it would just give you a list back of like all the games that they have in their library. And I can't find it because I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
I can find plenty of other games. Like I can find the website where it's like, here's what your Steam account is worth, but it's not that website. It's a different one, and I just haven't been able to find it again. Because the thing that I've always wanted to do, and I've had this idea for years, and I need to pick it back up again since I started streaming, is I want to have a list of all my Steam games and then eliminate some of the ones, obviously. Is that a rock or a building? That's a rock. And then eliminate, like, obviously ones that I've played before and I will not be replaying. Ones that are, like, dedicated server games and, you know, and stuff like that. So eliminate the games that I would not play. And then just do, like, a random number. And whatever game that I land on in that random number list, I would play it. Either to completion or like give it a few hours, and if I really am not feeling the game, then I would mark it back off, you know, and just move on to the next one. And obviously if I hit something where it's like Tomb Raider 3, then I'll go back and I'll play like the first one, you know, up to it. I don't think it's really fair to play games out of order in that sort of sense, but like I've wanted to do that for forever. And it would be a fun way for me to be able to get through my Steam games list, you know, and encourage me to play some of these random games that I have. But here we go. Here's a nice little place. I'm going to get us a bit closer.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sleepies.
Doggo.
Doggo.
That's a Papillon.
Are you sure? It might be Oh, it does say Papillon.
Yep.
Okay, let me sleepies. Oh, right, I have to get in the first person view before I'm allowed to sleepies. You have to, my problem with figuring out the difference between a Papillon and a Chihuahua is you have to be able to look at their skull. They have two different skull shapes. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna save outside of the car.
Okay, this is it for tonight, right?
Yeah, I said 11:30 and it's 11:30 exactly.
Yep. Let me switch my end screen and we can start finding someone to raid.
Well, and we hit my goal, even though some things weren't as great as I wanted them to be, and we probably could have gotten further if I had not been so bad at driving. We got 1,102 kilometers. So I wanted to hit 1,100 and we did it. So
yeah. Good job.
Good job. So I'm going to do pause until I exit the game. And then I'll go to my end screen because I've been sitting back in my chair and I need to change position before I go searching for somebody to raid. You have a hydrate, by the way. So you can either do it or you can give Cybrick back.
I can do it real quick.
So I will also do it. Thank you, Cybrick, for the hydrate or dihydrate.
Thank you, Cybrick, for hydration. Appreciate it. For raid targets, there's Sarah, Charlie, and Tonk.
Okay. I might have somebody else. I gotta... I also have Happy Mystic, but is Nessa not still streaming? It showed up on my Twitch, but let me reload.
She raided into...
Oh.
She raided into Sarah.
Oh, yeah, Twitch is sometimes a butthole. I mean, I think it's been a while since we've raided into Sarah, but she is, like, also the largest person on my list right now. So, I don't know who you... I think raiding in a tank would be fun.
Yeah, but we just did it recently.
True.
I feel like raiding into Sarah. That's just me. But sound good? You have a raid target?
Yeah, I have a raid target.
Okay, cool. You can do my spiel.
Okay. Cool.
Well, thanks everyone. My socials have been posted. Discord hover. We're at Jendale. Hello. Unfortunately, you showed up right when I'm wrapping up. I'm so sorry. We're about to go raid someone. If you liked what you saw or whatever bit you caught, please consider following. I would appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Hover, or if you want to join the Discord, I'm always in there. So sorry about the timing. I'm really, but hello, welcome in. We're gonna go raid Sarah, aka Miss Mad Hat. She's, I think, wrapping up into a Skillshare ad. No problem. Like, I appreciate you showing up and saying hi. It's always good. So let's go raid Sarah. She's great. She's like doing some just chatting right now with her new sponsorship. Again, thank you everyone for showing up and hanging out and having a good night. I hope you have a good day going to tomorrow. Again, thanks for just hanging out. I appreciate it. But all that aside, good night and good luck. Bye.
I decided which one yet. There is this oil painting one that we were just watching. She's